Hello everyone, and welcome to Uncivil Law, where we learn through the misfortunes of others. As always, I hope you enjoy this behind-the-scenes channel content. And today will be the day I earn that subscription. For today's story, we're talking about YouTube memberships. As you guys probably know, you can join as a member. You have seen the screen recordings, I'm sure, where people's names scroll on the top. They're listed as the Uncivilians. Right? And you get a list of names, right? How do you become an Uncivilian? By hitting that beautiful join button, right? And this becomes a recurring membership that you can join, right? To help support the channel financially. This is good. Now, what I thought made sense is, we'd offer different tiers, because that seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? These additional tiers wouldn't get you any additional benefits because, quite frankly, I don't know what additional benefits to give. Right? I'm not really good, at least so far, in coming up with things to give for additional rewards. So basically there's been one tier, the 99-cent tier, and then there's been other tiers if you want to join at these other tiers just because you want to show extra support. This seems like a positive thing, right? So people have been joining for a long time at various levels. Of course, the vast majority at the 99-cent level, but to be sure, people at higher tier levels. This has been good. Now, YouTube recently instituted a feature where people can gift memberships to other people. So when you hit the little $sign at the bottom of the chat, you get a window that allows you to do super chats. This is the way that people have traditionally done super chats. But one of the additional things you can do on top of doing a super chat is gifting a membership. This is copying a feature from Twitch, by the way, is why they're doing this, right? So they're copying this thing from Twitch. Right? Twitch, however, allows you to select what membership level to gift. So if the creator has multiple different tiers of gifts, you get to select which tier to gift. So if you want to buy 5 different memberships, but you get to select which level of membership. All right. So YouTube doesn't seem to let you do that. All right. People were always doing the $4.99 gift membership level. Now, I didn't really think much of it, right? I didn't really think much of the fact that people were always selecting $4.99. I probably should have thought something of it, but the feature hasn't been on YouTube that long. And so I just didn't really think very much of it because it was not something that was, a thing that's just been in place a couple months. And people were like, hey, I'd like to buy memberships at a lower tier. I'd like to buy memberships at the 99-cent level, which is good because, you could buy more of them. And that would be good. It's like, well, is there a way for people to select which tier of membership to buy? Can the person themselves select which tier of membership to buy? And the answer to that question is no. No, you can't. All right. So this comes from courtesy of YouTube support. And I will show you the email that they sent me that says go away. This is from YouTube. Hi there. Hope this email finds you well. It was nice chatting with you. I know how important it is to change membership gifting tier in your channel. No worries. I'll do my best to help sort you out. Yes, I'd like to be able to change the gifting tier. I'd like people to be able to select what option of gifting tier they want, or maybe default to a different option, right? It was selecting for me the $4.99 level. I'd like to be able to make the selection at something else, or allow people to make the selection. That'd be great. All right. Beforehand, I'd like to let you know that gift memberships let you or your channel members buy the opportunity to viewers access the perks of channel membership, such as the cool little icon by your name, such as the name on your screen. Like you see the names right now, the Uncivilians, right? This is a perk of channel membership, right? This is like one of the things you get, right? So yeah, this is what would be the perks. You or your channel members can buy gift memberships during live streams or premieres. Okay, and then here comes the bad news. Furthermore, gift memberships will always be offered at the highest price level available, up to and including $4.99. What? The maximum price level of gift memberships is $5. If you don't have a $5 level, gifts are purchased at the next highest price level below $5. If you don't have any level equal to or below $5, gift memberships will not be available on your channel to purchase. So that's the bottom line, okay? So the bottom line here is that YouTube says, I don't get to choose and you don't get to choose. YouTube is going to choose the highest price point that's below $5. whatever that is. Now, I had a price point at $5. I had a $4.99 tier, so of course $4.99. But it's going to choose whatever price tier is highest that's under $5. Thus, leading us to the position we're in. As of now, there are now no longer any tiers except for the 99-cent tier. The 99-cent tier is now the only tier that exists because it's now the highest tier below $5. Because it's the only tier below $5, because it's the only tier, because it's 99 cents, which, as I've pointed out, is literally the least YouTube will let me charge you. Literally the least. I literally can't charge you any less for a channel membership, right? It's just meant to be a little fun thing. It doesn't provide you very much. It gets your name on screen, and it gets you the little cool icons, and it gets you some emotes, and it also gets you recognition on the Discord, which is linked below. So if you join the Discord and you sync up your YouTube with the Discord, right, you'll automatically be recognized as Uncivilian, just to have that little extra flex, right? It doesn't really provide you much. It's just like a little cheap thing because it's not offering much. Because again, I don't know what to offer. I'm not very good at this. So because I don't know what to offer, I offer what I have and charge you the least they will let me charge you, 99 cents a month. So now, if you want to buy gift memberships, you can. And the gift memberships will now be at 99 cents, which is the only tier that exists, which is the least tier YouTube will let me charge you. So now you can buy gift memberships at 99 cents, and it's the only tier you can buy. So that's how we got around that problem. Also, I renamed the tier to the Uncivilians because that's what you guys are. So yeah, that's just some behind the channel stuff to let you know what was going on. So yeah. So things are going great. Yeah, your membership got forcibly canceled. Yeah, that might have happened too. So it's possible that everyone's memberships got canceled. So if your membership got canceled, if you got a notice that your membership got canceled, yeah, it's possible that every single person's membership got canceled as a result of all this. So yeah, I might have lost all my members from having to do this, because when I went to delete the tier, YouTube wouldn't let me delete the tiers without changing the 99-cent tier. I had to change what it was offering. And I'm pretty sure by changing what it was offering, I lost all the memberships. So that was a nice little kick in the teeth. I lost all the memberships instantly. So that was fun. So if you've lost your tier, if you've lost your membership, you have to resubscribe. So, yeah. I guess I could put in memberships above $5. I could do that. So I could offer memberships above $5. That is a solution. This is true. So yes, I could, because then it would default, right. So I don't have to delete all the tiers. I just have to delete all the other tiers below $5. This is true. So I only had to delete the $5 tier. I didn't have to delete other tiers. Okay, well, I'll create more tiers now. So for the moment, this is the situation that we're at. So people might have lost their membership. Anyone who was subscribed above the 99-cent tier definitely lost their membership because they're no longer available tiers. And other people might have lost their membership too. So, yeah. So that's a thing. So, yeah. So that's just behind the scenes, what was going on and why it's happening. That everything is a problem. But it's okay. It's okay. The channel is in good shape. The channel is growing. It's at record membership, record subscriptions. You know, it's growing great. We're at 104,000 and change. I think 104,500. I'd have to double check the back end, but we're at an all-time high. The channel is growing. You know, not growing as great as it did in the Giant Up days, of course, but you know, Giant Up days are far and few between. But we're back on a constant level of constant growth. So everything is well, and we have plenty of new content coming out, as you guys are well aware, because I did a recording session yesterday and I did recording sessions last week. We have so much content coming out, we literally can't edit it fast enough at this point. So that's a problem. So things are good, but now you know all the things. What'd you miss? You missed the YouTube forcing me into decisions that, you know, YouTube forced me into making decisions because YouTube is dumb. So yeah. Yeah, the email said they charge at the highest tier below $5. That's right. So I can offer tiers above $5. So maybe I'll go back and I'll offer, like, it'll be one hell of a jump, I suppose, but it'll be a $1 tier, and I guess the next would be like a $6 tier. I don't know. We'll see. I'll come up with stuff. But if I'm going to offer other tiers, probably should come up with something to offer. I just don't know what that is. So if you have any suggestions for that, let me know, because I don't really know what to offer. I guess at a high enough tier, I could offer merch. Like, I'll send you a shirt or something. That'd be good. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. But that's all for now. Until later, my friends, I hope all is well. If you've lost your membership, please rejoin. You can gift memberships, as you just saw Secret McSquirrel give gifts. You know, gift 5 memberships. You can now gift memberships at the 99-cent tier. So you can help create channel memberships and stuff like that, and, you know, all the rest of it. So yeah. Matova says, maybe since you do that full time, maybe schedule. You know, the videos drop every day at the same time. Yeah. So that's a fair point. Should the videos drop all at the same time? Because one of the problems is I don't necessarily know what live stream. Yeah. We can talk about this. This is an interesting thing because it leads to an interesting dynamic for me. All right. Matova says I should have a regular schedule with regular drops. This superficially sounds like a really good idea, and it would allow for consistency. The problem, for me at least, is it creates at least the perception of constraint, because according to the analytics I have, right, the best time for me to release a video is about 6:30 or 6:45 in the evening Central Time. All right. So one of the things you could do is you could say, okay, well, Kurt, if that's true, right, if 6:30, 6:45 p.m. is the best time to release a video, why don't you just schedule it every time for that time? It's like, I guess I could. But then the problem, of course, is what if I want to do a live stream too? Right. So what do I do then? Right. So if I announce like I'm going to do edited videos every day at like 6:30, all right, then what happens if I want to do a live stream? Do I have to, because I don't want to, the problem is, of course, I don't want to step on my content, right? I don't want to step on other content. So if I know I'm going to release, say, an edited video every day at 6:30, I want to give that content some room to breathe, right? So I don't want to have, and I don't want to release content too close to it beforehand, because then the content beforehand would be stepped on by the content at 6:30. And I don't want to release content too close afterwards, because then that content is stepping on the 6:30 content, right? There has to be like basically a window, a breathing room on either side of content, right? So one piece of content doesn't step on another piece of content. So like, I was like, okay, so maybe I say, for example, all right, something's coming out 6:30 every day. Maybe it's a live stream, maybe it's not, right? So you don't know if it's going to be a live stream or not in advance. It's like, okay, you could do that, but that's killing the consistency problem. Right. Okay. So it's like, and then also you run into this problem of like, I just want to live stream whenever I want to live stream. Like I just did a live stream like just now. I want the flexibility to be able to make streams whenever I want. I don't necessarily want to have to wait for a scheduled time. Right? So it's like, I could have done this stream at 6:30 p.m. So if I like, I'm always going to do my content at 6:30 p.m., I could have waited to do this at 6:30, but that's 8 hours from now, and I want to do it now. I don't want to have to wait. So trying to figure out how to make a schedule work is actually, like, at least for me, more conceptually complex than maybe it appears. Now, maybe I'm way overthinking this, and maybe it's not this hard, but this is the things that are going through my mind. Like, how do I solve this? And what happens, for example, if I don't have content for a live stream? So, like, another solution I could try is like, okay, we're going to do, let's say the policy is we're going to have a video drop every day at 6:30. On Fridays, though, it's going to be a live stream. Okay, but what if I don't want to do the live stream on Friday? Because I don't have content for the live stream on Friday. what if I had content? What if I have content on Wednesday or Thursday? Do I hold it over until Friday that I know that I have something to cover? Or do I release it on Wednesday, Thursday and hope that I have something to cover on Friday, right? So this is more conceptually complex than it might initially appear. So I'm not quite sure how to do this. And Mintova says, to be fair, that's a problem because people have very, very little time from you deciding to do a live stream and you going live. This is true. This is true. Because when I announce a live stream like I did now, with no lead time at all, then people won't be able to join. Even where I give them 15, 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, it doesn't seem to really help very much, right? That doesn't seem to be enough lead time. So there seems to be no real practical difference between 0 lead time and an hour lead time, at least in terms of the watch numbers. So okay, maybe I need more lead time than that. Maybe I need a day's lead time. It's but then what am I going to cover in a day? How do I know what I'm going to cover in a day? What if I have content now? Do I hold it over or what? Right? So these are the thoughts that are going through Uncivil Law's head as he's trying to figure this out, by the way. Trying to figure out what makes sense in terms of a release schedule. It's how do I decide what to do? How do I decide what content am I going to do? If I say I'm going to do a live stream every Friday, what if I don't want to do a live stream on a Friday? What if I don't have content for that live stream? Should I hold content over so I will have something to cover? And so forth and so on, right? These are some of the many, many problems. It sounds like I need help getting organized. Maybe. But it's I don't really know how to deal with that. So it's I don't know 100% how to deal with these issues. So, yeah. You do law, you'll always have content for a live stream? I don't know if that's necessarily true. I mean, it's true in so much as I could find something to cover, right? I mean, I could always pull up a court of appeals case from something, right? There's always a court of appeals case I could pull up and discuss. But, then it becomes, okay, what is the nature of the live stream? Then it becomes, what is the nature of the live stream? Is the live stream itself ad hoc? Is it just whatever it happens to be? Is it sometimes serious? Is it sometimes a deep legal review? And sometimes not? Is it always a deep legal review? Is it always kind of pop culture-esque? Is it a mix? How do you balance these things? How do you do these things? I don't know. So yeah, I don't quite understand how to make all that work. Pick a time for your live streams that works for you, like Ho does with H&H in the morning. He still releases other content and still does other time streams. That's fair. I mean, it does seem to work for Richard Hogue. And it does seem to work for a lot of other creators too. And it seems to work great for Emily D. Baker. She basically does only lives, which I suppose in some ways is a benefit to her because she doesn't have to worry about holding content or not. She just always does it as a live. So she has presumably some sort of master queue somewhere, and she just picks the stories for that day, and that's that. Potentially Criminal says, I agree, it's not that easy just to bounce around at spur of the moment with content. Fair. You have resources available to solve all this. You simply need to want the answers. I do want the answers. Kendra, it's just complicated. At least it is to me. Again, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I mean, this is what I'm thinking about. So I don't know what to tell you, except that's what I'm thinking about. So I'll keep working on it. Well, anyways, this has been way more behind the scenes. Emily's an outlier in the law world. I mean, I don't know the degree to which that's true or not. Different people have different mixes of things. Like, for example, Nick Rakita is basically all live streams. He produces almost zero edited content. Almost everything he does is a live stream. I'm trying to think who else is really live stream heavy. Legal Bites is live stream heavy at the moment. There's people with a mix. People are shifting around. There's people with just edited content and no live streams. Of course, Legal is most notable there with just edited content, no live streams. There's people with a mix. It's all over the map. So, yeah. You can do lives and pull good short clips for more videos. Yeah, I just need an editor who can work faster. I need an editor who can work faster because the editor I have right now is running behind, and I'm producing so much content. I'm producing so much content so fast that I don't have enough time to release it all. Which I suppose is a nice problem to have. Nick Rakita is in fact funny. This is true. Yeah, Nick Rakita is very funny. He has an interesting style. Emily D. Baker has her style, right? So yeah, they're both lives, then they have very different styles. I don't know that. I mean, Emily D. Baker definitely is humorous, but they're very, very different people. I think it would be fair to say. So yeah. How about Tax Case Tuesday? That's all right. So yeah. You can consult with lead attorney and can point you in the right direction. Okay, maybe I can. Can I plan a week in advance? I suppose I could, but then I run into the problems we talked about before. Like, we run into the problems. Like, what exactly is the plan? Like, am I releasing edited videos every day at 6:30? Am I doing lives? What am I doing? Do I announce lives in advance? Do I hold content? So forth and so on. It's like, so yeah, could I schedule? Yes. I just don't know what to schedule. Part of me, because I want the flexibility to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. If I schedule things, then I'm somewhat less flexible, which might be desirable, but it's something that's a trade-off. So yeah, I'm V-Boss becomes a Uncivilian. Thank you. I think you need to take it easier. You might burn out. I'm doing fine. And now this is my full-time job, so I'm doing fine. But thank you for your concern. It's kind of hard to never know what's going to come up. All right. So the consensus appears to be from the chat. The consensus appears to be that whatever drawbacks there are to a schedule is countered by having the schedule. So I appreciate that. So let's say that we will do a video release every day at 7 p.m. And that may be a live or it may be edited, but probably edited. But it will be every day at 7 p.m. And that will be predictable. So, or no, probably not 7 p.m., probably 6:45. Because the thing is, with like the top of the hour, so much stuff hits at the top of the hour that you don't really want the top of the hour. So 6:45 is probably better. Yeah. So you want, probably 6:45 every day is probably the right time. And then you have that stuff. So yeah. Also, you need to keep gaming off the channel. You need to do gaming on Twitch, not YouTube. The algo hates gaming. Fair. Yeah, and then you have an option to do a live later. So if you do a daily release at 6:45, then you have an option to do a live at say 8:45 or 9. And you can stream for like an hour or an hour and a half before you go to bed. So maybe that's the right way to go. Am I only on YouTube? Well, that's principally where I'm at. All the other social media drives towards YouTube. So yes, I'm only on YouTube. Yeah. All right, I'm going to sign off for now. I think this has been enough behind the scenes talk. If you're not already a member, please hit that beautiful join button, as so many people have done. If you've lost your membership, we'll work on it. Listen to Secret McSquirrel. I'm trying. Secret McSquirrel knows things. I'm trying. So yeah, we'll talk some more later, guys. Until later, my friends, I hope all is well. Cheers, my friends, and goodbye.